So good morning all, welcome back to electrostatic potential class. And in the last class what we were discussing, like what is the relation between field and what is potential, what is the relation between electric field intensity as well as electric potential. So when we see here relation between electric field intensity and electric potential in uniform electric field, in the last class we studied delta V is equal to minus E into delta R. Between 2 points, if I take the distance between 2 points is delta R, and E is the electric field intensity. And between this can also be expressed like V2 minus V1 is equal to minus E into delta R. Or magnitude, if you take, we solved most of the problems by taking magnitude E into delta R. By concept method, what is the concept that we use? If I use this formula, what is the concept that I am going to use here? In the direction of electric field, potential will decreases. So based on this we did some numericals. Now today we are going to discuss relation between E and delta V in a non-uniform electric field. Hope you know non-uniform electric field. These are all cases in a uniform electric field. What is non-uniform electric field? Let us take electric lines of force. So it may be something like this, curved one like this, right? So electric lines of force like this, right? So this is nothing but non-uniform electric field. Now if I want potential difference between 2 points, let me select this is first point, this is nothing but second points. So if I want potential difference between these 2 points, I cannot write directly E into delta R. Why? Because electric field is changing. When electric field is changing, because it is non-uniform, how to find electric potential between 1 and 2 points? What we'll do, we'll select a small distance between 1 and 2. Let me select a small distance here. If I take small distance, let us consider this is to be dr. Dr is the small distance. For that small distance, small potential will be there. So of course it may looks like a straight line, right? So it looks like a uniform, because when it is a curved part, see this is a curved part. If I take a small part from this one, it looks like a straight, right? That's nothing but we can apply what is the potential for this dr distance. I'll write now dV is the potential, dV is the potential difference, is equals to E electric field, which is nothing but minus E into dr, simply, right? If I want potential of this small, if I want potential for this small distance dr, for this small distance, I can write the small potential dV is equals to minus E into dr. Fine. Okay. Then what I can do, now if I want a total, I know for small parts only one method is there, integration, summation of all the small parts. This can be divided into small parts like this, small parts. So integration of it. If I integrate this one, delta V equal to integration of dV. dV is small, large means a delta V. Delta V is equals to integral of, this is nothing but a dV. Integral of dV equals to, integral of dV equals to integral of, minus you take it outside, integral of E into a dr. Now question is, from where to where we have to integrate, because we have a specific points to move the charge from one point to other point. Let us take this distance is R1, R2 with the reference points. Then I can say R1 to R2, here R1 to R2. Right. So this is the formula for non-uniform electric field. If in the problem if we want to calculate the potential in non-uniform electric field, how we can calculate? By method of what? Integration. Integration of R1 to R2 dV is equal to minus integral of E into dr R1 to R. Okay, this is dr is nothing but the position vector at that particular point. And this is applicable for even uniform and a non-uniform also, because this is a small part, right? This is small parts. If you take for uniform or non-uniform electric field, this is always applicable in this scenario, right? Hope this is clear, all of you. Yes, no? If you have any doubts, let me know, then we'll proceed. Anybody, any doubts till this point? Then we'll proceed with some problems. How to represent in three-dimensional electric field vector and position vector. How to represent the vector in 3D or in space. Now, if I take electric field in space can be expressed as electric field E is equal to Ex I cap plus Ey j cap plus Ez k cap. Right? It is in 3D. So in the space. Now if I want a position vector normally how we represent the position vector? R is equal to xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, right? This is nothing but position vector. Now how to calculate the position vector dr? This is nothing but small. So if it is small, dr can be calculated. Now dr is equal to dx I cap plus dy j cap plus dz k cap. Hope it is clear, right? Okay, so these two. Now what we require? We want a dv now. Substitute in that one. So dv is equal to minus. So one should have very clear idea that this negative sign, when we are moving a charge from one point to another point, fine, we are moving against the electric field. This negative sign indicates the direction of the charge, or we are moving the charge against electric field direction. That's all. So there is no meaning with respect to magnitude. So whenever we do calculations, we'll take only magnitude of E, not a negative sign. Negative sign gives only direction. That's all. Okay. Now dV is equals to minus E. If I substitute here minus, right? Minus you can keep, there is no problem. Now Ex I cap plus Ey j cap plus Ez k cap, right? Is it fine? Dots, dot of its dot, here dots, into dr is nothing but a dx. So dx I cap plus a dy j cap plus dz k cap. Fine. So I dot I, j dot j, k dot k, you know it as. It is a dot product. Dot product it is 1. I dot I is 1, j dot j is 1, k dot k is 1. Now if I substitute this one, dv is equals to minus of ex into dx, right? Yes, minus of ex into dx, minus of ex into dy, so sorry, ey into dy, minus of ez into dz. Or simply dv is equals to, I can take it as minus common, ex dx plus ey dy plus ez dz, right? Ex dx plus ey dy plus ez. Fine. Yes. How to calculate individual? So ex or ey or ez in that along direction, because if it is a three dimension, how to calculate individual electric field ex or ey or ez? So we can go with respect to partial differentiation. Okay, very good. It's nothing but partial difference. Ex, Ey and Ez, we can go with partial differentiation. If it is partial differentiation, we can do it as Ex is equals to, we can write a minus a dou V by a dou X, right? Minus dou V by dou X. We are differentiating with respect to what? dV is equal to Ex into dx. Is dV is equal to Ex into, see, dV equals to minus Ex into dx. So remaining y and z should be constant. Y comma z are constants. Or simply you can write it as Ex is equals to minus a dV by a dx. So we can also represent like this also. Ex is equal to minus dV by dx. But it is nothing but partial differentiation. If you want partial differentiation, we can represent like this, minus dou V by dou x. And y and z are constants. So y, z are constants. Right? If I take Ey, if I take Ey, what should I write? Ey is equal to minus dou V by dou y. If I take Ez, I can write minus dou V by dou z. Here x comma z are constants. Here if I take it as x comma y are constants. Right? So this is nothing but constants. Right? Dou v by dou x, dou v by dou y, or minus dou v by dou z. Hope it is clear till this points. Fine, if you want to express this now in a vector form, in this vector form, if I want to represent, okay, if I want to represent this in the vector form, how to represent it? Now E is equal to, instead of Ex, I can substitute minus dou v by dou x into I cap plus, that's minus, we can take it as common. If I take minus common, then dou v by dou y into j cap plus dou v by dou z into k cap, dou z into k cap. Is it clear, this one? So hope it is clear now. Fine, it's nothing but Ex, Ey, Ez. Fine. Or you can also represent Ex is equals to dV by dx. dV by dx. Nothing to worry, in some books they will be giving dV by dx, but we have to take partial differentiation for that one. Right? With respect to, if y and z are constant, directly you can differentiate. So normally differentiation only. So partial differentiation means we have to keep y and z constant and you have to differentiate. You can do, your wish, you can go with any method. It is not a symbolical representation, but it is the concept. So when we differentiate it, only differentiate with respect to x, and remaining constant you make it as constant. Then that will be the, okay. Hope this is clear till this point. If you have any doubts, let me know. Then we'll directly start off IIT JEE questions based on these concepts. Hope you got answer. Yes, anybody? Sure. Let me solve here. So V is equal to x y square z plus y square z plus z square x. We want to calculate electric field at 1 comma 1 comma 1. So now what we'll do, Ex. First we'll calculate Ex. Ex is nothing but minus dou V by dou x. Only negative sign indicates the direction. Minus dou V by dou x. So dou V by dou x means with respect to x we have to differentiate it with respect to x. So with respect to x terms, so here let me take, with respect to x we have only first term. So we can write it as y square z. Y square z in this one. Because y and z are constant, x differentiation dx by dx by dx, that is dou x by dou x is nothing but 1, it will go. Fine. So any other term plus z square, am I right? Because dou x by, so y square z plus z square. Is it clear? These two are constants. Yes? Yes, no, because this complete term is what? 0. There is no x term in this one. Yes or no? Boliye? Yes, no. Yes? Got it? Okay. Next, Ey, if I take Ey is equal to minus dou v by dou y. Dou v by dou y. If I take dou v by dou y in this case, so only y is differentiable, x and z are constant. So x z into 2y plus this complete term, if I take it as, again y is there, y square is there, that means 2y into z plus, here there is no terms, it will be 0. This will be 0. Is it clear, this one, all of you? So here also you can make it like this. This is 0 plus z square. Fine, all of you. Next, Ez if I take minus dou v by dou z equal to, so dou v by dou z, with respect to z we have to differentiate it. That means x y square plus, here with respect to z, which is nothing but y square, plus here if you differentiate it, 2zx. Is it clear, that one? 2zx. Now what you have to do, x, y, z values 1, 1, 1 we have to substitute. This is x, y and z, 1, 1, 1. So that means here 1 into 1, 1 plus 1, which is nothing but 2, which is here 1, 2. So 2 plus 2, which is nothing but 4. Here if I take it as 1 plus 1 plus 2, how much you are getting? 4. Am I right? This one, is it clear? Now this is, if you want to express this in terms of vector form, E can be written as now 2i cap plus 4j cap plus 4k cap. That's all. It's nothing but vector form of it. Is it clear, all of you? Yes? No? Anybody got the same answer? Let me know. Got it? Same answer? Same answer. Have you understood this one, how I am doing? Only mathematical part. Anybody else? Anybody else got the same answers? Tina. Okay, very good. So 2i plus 4j plus 4k. My God. Fine. So according to a problem which is given in a JEE 2007, so potential is given 20 by x square minus 4 volts is given. That is, the potential at a point x, is measured due to some charge, which is situated on x-axis. Is given by this one. Okay. Then the electric field at x is equal to 4 micrometer. Just now we discussed here. So what we can say, it is a unidirection. Unidirection means single direction electric field. Now electric field in unidirection, I can give E is equals to, E in the x direction or unidirection, we can say it as minus dV by dx into I cap. Okay, dou v by dou x I am not taking because it is a single direction. Directly we can take dv by dx into I cap for unidirection electric field. For unidirection electric fields. Unidirection electric field dv by. Now we have to differentiate this one. Now E is equals to differentiation minus d by dx of this complete term, that is 20 divided by x square minus 4 into I cap. So we have to differentiate, right? How to differentiate that one? 20, take it outside. E is equals to minus 20, I am taking outside, right? Minus 20. Now you have to differentiate only this part, that is d by dx of 1 by x square minus 4 into I cap. This has to be differentiated. Okay. If I differentiate that, what will get? Can you tell me? E is equals to minus 20 and d by dx of, it's like 1 by x. So when I bring that one x to the power of, if I bring to numerator x square minus 4 to the power of minus 1 into I cap, right? So this is d by dx of. So E is minus 20 into d by dx of. So you know that x to the power of minus 1, it's like d by dx of x to the power of n into x to the power of n minus 1. If I take a d by dx of x to the power of n, can be written as n into x to the power of n minus 1. In the same manner I will write E is equals to minus 20 into n into n means minus 1 into x to the power of n minus 1 into minus 1, that is nothing but x square minus 4 minus 2 into I cap, but inside one more term into 2x, right? Is it clear? X square minus 4 inside, go inside, then multiply, that is differentiated x square term. So what I'll get now, can we see here? There is this one. Right. Now from here onwards, E is equals to minus 20, minus of minus, it will become plus. I'll take it out, that minus outside. Now 20 into that 2x into 2x into 1 by x square minus 4 whole square, right? Till that point I got it. Now I am taking that above. So from here onwards, right? Yeah, I am taking. Now E is equal to what I can write? E equals to 20 into 2, which is nothing but 40 x. Am I right? Here I cap is there already here. For 20 into 2, how much it is? 40 x into I cap is there in the numerator, I cap divided by x square minus 4. So at which point we have to calculate? At x is equal to 4 micrometers. So at this particular point, x is equals to 4 micrometers. If I substitute x is equal to 4 micrometers, simply if I substitute x is equal to 4 micrometers, you can substitute and see E is equals to 40 into 4 divided by here 16 minus 4, which is nothing but 160 divided by 12. How much you'll get? 160 divided by 12, sorry, square. So x square 16 minus 4. Yeah. How much you will be getting? This is whole square is there. Sorry. Here one more thing is whole square is there. Yes. Here x square minus 4 whole square. That means this is whole square. This is nothing but whole square. Right. Now what I'll get? E is equal to, already I cap is there. Keep it I cap like that. 160 by 144. Can you anybody tell 160 by 144 how much you'll get? 10 by 9. Very good. E is equals to 10 by 9. Equals to 10 by 9 I cap. That is the answer we got. So E is equal to 10 by 9 I cap. 10 by 9 I cap. What are the units? Volt per micrometers. Volt per micrometers. So it is I cap. If it is minus I cap, it is negative direction. Positive I cap, it is nothing but positive direction. So I cap positive, so positive direction. So option is D is the correct one. Hope it is clear. D will be the answer. Clear? Anybody? Any doubts? Let me know. Then we'll proceed. Hope it is clear for everybody. So this is given in their JEE 2014 offline, based on relation between electric fields, right? Electric fields E, vector E. This is a vector E. is given 30 x square I cap. That is, assume an electric field E is equal to 30 x square I cap exists in space. Okay. Now VA minus V naught. We should calculate what is the potential VA minus V naught. Is given the conditions that the V naught is the potential at origin. VA is the potential at 2 meters. Okay. So let us see graphical representation. Here one should able to find it out whether this electric field is uniform or non-uniform, because here we want to find there is a relation with E and potential difference, right? We discussed two cases. Is this electric field is uniform or non-uniform? Can anybody tell? Is uniform or non-uniform? कोई बोल सकते क्या? Because x, if I substitute x is equal to 1, then it will be 30 I cap. X is equal to 2, then 30 into 4. That means with respect to x it is changing. That means it is nothing but varying electric fields. Now if I take, whenever the electric field is varying, then we will go for integration method. Right? See 1, 2. If I take, so this is nothing but y. This is 0. This point if I take, at this particular point is A. Let me take point A along x-axis. Now I am taking along x-axis. Let me take potentials V naught. Here it is VA. It should be at a distance, according to the problem, it is at a distance of x is equals to 2 meters. It is given like this. So with respect to O, origin at A, x is equals to 2 meters. Hope that you got it. Now electric field in this direction is along x direction. Electric field is given as 30 x square I cap. Which direction? 30 x square I cap. Okay. Now can anybody tell V naught and VA, which is greater? Which is greater, V naught or VA? V naught or VA, which is greater? Which is greater, V naught or VA? As we are moving in the direction of electric field, potential, what happens? Potential decreases or increases? Which potential decreases or increases as we move in the direction of electric field. So potential will decreases. Potential decreases if we move in the direction of electric field. In the direction of what? Electric field. Is it clear? So V is decreasing in the direction. So that means if I take V naught, here V naught is greater than VA. Definitely V naught greater than VA. But according to the problem, we should calculate VA minus V naught. That means definitely we will get a negative value. Right? So potential here V naught is greater than VA. If I want VA minus V naught, it will be negative potential. Let us see. So VA minus V naught, directly we will be taking VA minus V naught. This is nothing but potential. If I want potential between these 2 points, we have to move. I am moving a charge from V naught to VA. That means VA minus V naught. VA minus V naught. Final minus initial, which I can write minus of integral of E into dx. That's all. So from where to where? 0 to 2. Simply we can substitute there. VA minus V naught. VA minus V naught equal to minus E. Just you can substitute here 30x square integration of dx. 30 we can take it outside. Already minus is there. VA minus V naught is equal to minus 30 integration of x square dx. From where to where? 0 to 2. Hope you can do from here, right? So what you'll get? VA minus V naught equals to minus 30 into x cube by 3. Am I right? X cube divided by 3. From where to where? 0 to 2. Or simply I can write minus 30 into x cube by 3. X cube by 3. X cube by 3 means what I'll get? 8. 8 divided by 3. 8 divided by 3. Here it is ones or tens. So we'll be getting minus 80. Minus 80. Hope most of them got minus 80 volts. Now if I want to write VA minus V0 is equals to minus 80 volts, or we can write the answer as joule per coulomb, joule per coulomb, because work done per unit charge. So or we can write it as minus 80 joule per coulomb, because work done is nothing, potential is nothing but work done per charge. Okay, is it clear? Now here VA minus V0 is minus 80 volts, or we can write minus 80 joule per coulomb. Okay, so option is minus 80. What is the option? C will be the correct answer. See very clearly why we are getting negative potential. Negative potential. Can anybody tell conceptually? VA should be less than. See, V0 is greater than VA. We are subtracting VA minus V0. So VA minus, if it is V0 minus VA, V0 minus VA, okay, then it will be positive, because as we are moving away, so potential V0 is greater than VA. So V0 minus VA will get positive, but VA minus V0 will get negative because it is decreasing. Hope you got it as now. All of you, is it clear? So take a screenshots, and if you have any doubt, let me know. I hope it is very clear to you. Now let us see here. So it is given in JEE, online JEE mains 2015 question. So electric field is given 25 I cap plus 30 J cap Newton per coulomb, and in the space, this is given in the space, it exists in the region of space if the potential at the origin is 0. Then we want to find what is the potential at x is equals to y is equals to. So let us draw the graphical representation for this one, x and y, or a 2-dimension. So if I take this is nothing but x axis, y axis, let me consider x and y, that is xy plane. Here at origin already given that v is equal to 0. That means at this particular point v is equal to 0. So as I move at a distance, let us take x is equals to 2 meters. If I take x is equals to 2 meters at a point A, is given one electric field in this particular direction, x direction. This is nothing but Ex direction, Ey direction. Ex, if I write here 25 I cap, that is nothing but electric field in which direction? X direction, Newton per coulomb. Next Ey equals to 30 J cap Newton per coulomb. So Ex, Ey given. We want to calculate at a point A as well as x is equals to 2. This is x is equal to, then y is equal to we require. Just you take a point here. This is nothing but y is equals to 2. So this distance will happens to be 2, right? This distance y is equals to 2. Now if I take this is the point at which 2 comma 2. The point at which, what is that? 2 comma 2 we are getting. We want to calculate potential at that particular point. That is O to P. Is saying that potential at x is equal to y is equals to 2. Fine. Is it clear this one? All of you? So what I'll do is, we'll calculate between these two. That is V naughts. Let me take, this is VA. This is nothing but VP. Right? So V naughts, this is V naughts, V naught, VA and VP. Let me consider three potential V naughts, VA and VP. Okay, V naught, VA and VP, V naught, VA and VP. Okay. Now V naught minus VA, V naught minus VA, we are not going with the only magnitudes will take. Fine. V naught minus VA. So V naught minus VA means V naught is greater or VA is greater. Can anybody tell? V naught minus VA is positive or negative? कोई बोल सकते हैं क्या? V naught minus VA is a positive or negative? V naught minus VA, is it positive? Because V naught is greater than VA. As we move in the direction of electric field, what happens? V naught VA will decreases. Here V naught is greater than VA as we move in the direction of x-axis, or V naught minus VA. V naught minus VA is equals to, what is V naught minus VA? In this particular direction, 25 into 2. So 25 into 2, 25 into 2. So V naught minus VA is equals to 50 volts. First one completed. Next, VA minus VP. So VA minus VP, right? In this direction, 30 and this nothing but 2. So again we are going in the direction away, that is in the direction of electric field, potential should decrease. So between these 2 points, if I compare, VA is greater than VP, definitely again it is a positive. So VA minus VP, VA minus VP equals to, what I can write? VA minus VP in this direction 30 and this distance is how much? 2. So 30 into 2, 30 into 2, which is nothing but VA minus VP equal to 60 volts. It's nothing but 60 volts. So now VA minus V naught minus VA plus right, VA minus VP equals to 50 plus 60, but nothing but 110. So these two will get cancelled. Now V naught minus VP equals to 110. It is nothing but 110. So V naught minus VP is equal to 110, but V naught is already given in the problem. The potential at the origin is 0. That means if I take 0, this one, so 0 minus VP is equals to 110, or simply potential at a point P is equal to minus 110 volts. This will be the answer. Finally is asking at this particular point only, right? So when x is equals to, y is equal to, this is the point at which x and y are the same, 2 and 2. So we are getting option minus 110. Option A is the correct one. Is it clear, all of you? Yes? Yes or no? Okay, let me explain here, which is given in JEE 2019. JEE 2019 8th April online exam based on E and delta V, relation between E and delta V. So according to the problem, electric field is AX plus B J cap. It exists in that means electric field is in the region of space is given that, and A and B values are given. Let me substitute A and B values in the electric field. If I substitute electric field, in electric field A and B value 20x plus B. B can be written as, now B is 10 I have. Can anybody tell now whether it is varying or uniform or non-uniform? Anybody? Electric field is varying with respect to x or not? If x is varying, then E will varies. Yes. Now what is the value? Potential differences between, is saying that when x is equal to 1, this is nothing but V1. When x is equals to minus 5, it is nothing but V2. Is it clear? When x is equal to 1, V1 is the potential. When x is equal to minus 5, V2 is the potential, simply. So we want V1 minus V2. V1 minus V2 we have to calculate. How to calculate V1 minus V2? It is non-uniform. So V1 minus V2, V1 minus V2 is equal to minus or of integral of dr. Am I right? Is non-uniform. Integral of dr. From where to where? X2, this is nothing but X1. Let me take, this is X1, X1, this is X2. I can take X2 to X1. X2 to X1, that is nothing but minus 5 to 1 E into dr. Simply you can substitute and tell me the answer, right? In the direction of X means dr should be taken in the X direction, option B. Okay, so in the direction of dr means only in X direction, so I can take this nothing but dx. So simply substituting here, minus of integral of E can be written as now 20x I cap individual, making separates I cap, otherwise we can finally substitute that I cap. So 20x plus or dx plus a 10 into dx, just making separate both the things. So minus 5 to 1, minus 5 to 1. Now what I'll get? Can you tell me? So minus 20, if I take it outside here, minus 20, here also it will be minus will be there, minus total common will take it as otherwise. So now if I take minus 20 outside, then integration of x dx, integration of x square by 2, right? So x square divided by 2, applying limit minus 5 to 1 plus, this is 4 brackets, then integration of 10 into dx, which nothing but 10x, 10, applying limits minus 5 to 1, right? Integration of 10 into x, this is nothing but x. Now can you substitute the values and tell me the answer, what you will be getting, right? It is minus 20, simply upper limit minus lower limit inside, 1 by 2 minus of minus plus, that is what I can write, 25 divided by 2 plus here upper limit minus lower limit minus of minus, that is nothing but 50. So this is whole brackets. C is the option. Okay, let us see. Anybody else here? Minus yes, बोलिए. Anybody? Upper limit minus, this is nothing but minus, right? Minus of minus, this will becomes minus. Here it is, again it is minus, right? This minus of minus, it will become plus. Now can you tell me what is the value that you are getting it as? Anybody? Minus 20 into 2 minus, if you get LCM here, 2 minus 50, 2 minus 50 divided by 4 plus, this is nothing but 60, right, which is nothing but minus 20 into, further simplification you can do it as 5. Anybody? X square by 2, 25. So what you are getting answer? C option. Yeah. So C will be the option. Just you can complete the calculation parts. Right. I am leaving till here, till this point I am leaving. Even I'll erase this part also. So try to complete till this point. So I am leaving for calculation for you. So what is the option that you have to get? 180 volts. Option is C. Right. Fine. Okay. How many of them got option 180? Spurti got it. Right. Anybody else still? Yes. Boliye. Okay, got it. Yes. Okay, very good. Chal. See in the next class. Bye. See you, all of you. Hope it is clear, this concept. So next we'll start with next Monday onwards. We'll start with the equipotential surfaces, and afterwards We'll go with the potential due to spherical, hollow shells and spheres and cylinder like this.